What's up, everybody? So we got some volatility in the market. It's pretty exciting. The S&P 500 is down like 3.5% today, which is pretty extreme, especially for one day. The whole market being down 3.5%. Tesla's down like 20% over the past couple days from its highs after the split. So it got up to about $500 per share after the split, and it's fallen pretty hard, down about 20%. I think over the past 2 days. So that's pretty big moves. Got some news in the U.S. marijuana sector as well, that there's going to be a new U.S. marijuana ETF dropping. And what an ETF is pretty much, it's a fund that goes out and buys a bunch of different stocks in a related sector. So like for the U.S. marijuana sector, they're going to go and buy a bunch of weed companies, U.S. weed companies, and give you exposure to that. So you buy the ETF, and you have exposure to all those different weed companies instead of you having to go out and buy all of those individual stocks yourself. And their goal is that, you know, they can invest and diversify better than you can on your own. So you probably don't have as much potential to get a huge return, but you're diversifying and you're letting someone else take care of it. And so ETFs are good if you don't have a whole bunch of time to put into, you know, doing a whole bunch of research and finding what company is in the best position to make the most money and survive over time. You just put it into the weed ETF or into the oil ETF or into the gold ETF or just the general market ETF and just let it ride out. But all that being said, it's a really good time to make some money in the stock market right now. With all the volatility, that's where you can make money. You know, the prices are going up and down really fast. So what if you have developed a strategy, or begin to develop a strategy to make profits on those moves, you can make a shit ton of money. And right now I think is a really good time to do that. So I'm gonna start trading. I haven't traded in a couple months. I took that big loss on Tesla. So I was just focusing on, you know, getting the Uber thing running, and I'm getting school moving. I had to move into here and, you know, get everything set up. So I haven't been trading as much, just like letting my Roth IRA. I actually have I bought some ETFs in my Roth IRA, so I'm kind of just letting that ride. But now we're gonna getting back into the game. So I'm gonna start trading with a $1,000 account. So that's an account that most people, like, you can get together $1,000 in a couple months. You know, it's not a huge. You're not going to get huge gains. Like, you get a 50% move on a $1,000 account, you make $500, which is, you know, it's $500. That's good stuff. But if you're trading with a $100,000 account, that same 50% move, Tesla goes from 500 to 750. That same 50% move, instead of making $500, you're now making $50,000. So once you start to play with those bigger numbers, your potential for earnings goes up exponentially. Like, you can start to make a lot more money a lot faster. But just getting started out, a lot of people don't have $100,000 to put in the stock market. So I think $1,000 is a you know, you can start to develop your strategy. You know, find out what plays work for you, what you like, what kind of patterns you like the most, or, you know, what kind of companies you like to buy, what kind of price. So I'm just gonna kind of really just document I'm gonna document my trades. You know, what I'm gonna do, or what I do and what I've done to make profits in the past, and hopefully grow my accounts probably about 50% by the end of the year. So I want to make about $500 in 3 months, 4 months, 3 months, $500. So not a whole bunch of money, but a 50% return on your account is like, if you're playing with $10,000, you make $5,000. So I mean, we're playing with smaller numbers right now. You know, at the end of the year, we'll put some money in. We'll start playing with some bigger numbers. But for right now, we're gonna do the $1,000 trading challenge. You know, see what we can do with this $1,000, how much profit we can make on the $1,000 over the course of the next 3 months. And I'm not gonna force, I'm not gonna force these trades. I'm not gonna be day trading every day, making day trades every day. Like, I might do 1 or 2 positions. I might just get a position and sit in it for 3 months if that's the correct move for me. I'm not gonna go out of my way to I'm not gonna churn and overdo it and then end up losing all my money or spending a whole bunch of time making small trades for small gains and losses. Like, I'm just gonna do what best fits my schedule and give you guys the weekly updates on the progress, and I'll supplement that with just general information, like what kind of patterns I'm looking for, and what companies I'm looking at and stuff. So I'll probably mainly be sticking like Tesla's. There's going to be a lot of volatility in Tesla. I think it's going to go down some more, depending on what the overall market does. So if the S&P pulls back more, Tesla's probably going to pull back more as well. That's just how it is, the market correlations. I'll be in the U.S. marijuana stock sector. I'll be trading some of those smaller stocks, probably not the bigger ones. Maybe the big ones if there's good setups, but I'll probably be venturing back into penny stock land, and it's been a while since I was in penny stock land, but we're trading with we're not trading with a huge account, so I gotta, penny stocks are more risky, but the reward is also greater. So I mean, as long as I cut my losses short, I think I've developed my strategy enough to where I can spot out some good plays, and hopefully we can make some money, and I'll let you guys know what plays I'm doing, and what I'm potentially looking at. And the chart guys are who I look at. That's where I go mainly for my technical analysis, like my market analysis, where I go to see what's going on. That's like the main source. And I'm on Twitter and Reddit and seeing what's going on a little bit, like the marijuana stocks Reddit. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called. It's like the marijuana sector or MJ sector Reddit. There's a lot of people giving their 2 cents, but really everyone's just going to say what makes them feel the best. So like, oh yeah, the revenues are up, so fucking Afriga's going up to $30 per share. Or like, I don't know, everyone just wants to make themselves feel better about the positions they're in or what they're looking at. Me included. Like, I'll go on to Twitter or go on to Reddit or look at the chart guys' videos just to see, like, or just to hear what I want to hear. Like, oh, we're going up. Like, I'm not exempt from that either. I don't think anyone is, but you just have to learn how to use rationality and analysis and have a hardcore set of rules that you always follow to overpower, you want to be right all the time, but you got to use your rules and rationality and stuff that works to make your decisions. You make your decisions based on that stuff rather than what makes you feel good, and the price going up and whatever else, what could cause the price go up, and me being right about what's causing the price go up. Like, none of that really matters. At the end of the day, the price is what matters. The market doesn't lie. Like, if the price goes up, that's what it's worth. People are willing to pay that, pay more money for the stock than people are going to pay. Like, that's what it's worth. So I'm going to do this $1,000 trading challenge. I'll keep you guys updated and keep drop some supplemental videos and whatnot. Mainly going to be sticking with the USMJ, as I said, and might make some some other plays here and there, Tesla or oils. Who knows what's going to go on. I really haven't even read too much news yet. Like, the market's down 3.5% right now. There's probably some news headline story that's the reasoning behind why the market's down, because there's always something like, oh, coronavirus cases up 8 million%, or whatever the reason is. There's a reason why the market's down, or if there isn't one, then they'll make one up. So I'll do some more research this weekend, and update you guys on Monday, and we'll probably do that till the end of the year. Maybe not to the end of the year, maybe just like 10 weeks or something, to the end of the semester. I'll get it. We'll get it figured out. But yep, that's about all I have for you right now. Leave a like if you got any value out of this. It really helps a lot. Leave a subscription. Get me on the socials. And I'll catch you next time.